Okay, now that we're here, it's time to... wait, hang on. Living Cave. Where have I seen this
Why are
before?
you buying health items, Lewis?
It's the end of the game.
I'm buying health items because it's the end of the game, I have more than enough orbs, and this is Monstro. We're inside Monstro now. The final level is Monstro. Why? I kind of like Devil May Cry 1's settings and environments on the whole, I didn't. I'm kind of questioning the choice of the whole living cave thing for the underworld. Like,
why is that? Like, what?
I don't know. It's just like it's the underworld, and we're running around in something's intestines trying to activate a heart or something. I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't get the point.
Well, I think they're just trying to make it look otherworldly, I guess, because like the only other interpretation I can think of an underworld would be, you know, just your generic fire and brimstone hell, which is.
Well, they have that in here too.
Oh, they do.
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, this is the final secret mission. We can pick up the blue orb without even completing the secret mission. So for max health, all you really need to do is go in here, get the blue orb, and then go back to the exit. But I'm a completionist, and this is a completionist run, so I'm going to navigate this extremely annoying maze of identical passageways to find the place where the actual mission happens.
Are they just going for like a whole, like, in the belly of the beast sort of motif with this level?
I suppose. And you know, I do sort of like how the hallways writhe as you walk through them.
Yeah, everything pulsates in this place.
Yeah. You know, it's a good effect for what it is, especially for the time.
Movement, but this is ridiculous.
But anyway, you know, they sort of brought this motif back in 3 as the Leviathan level, where you actually are eaten by a giant demon whale, so it literally is Monstro. I hate that move, where it just grabs you with its arm. Ow.
Wait, let me guess. The eye is the weak point for this thingy.
The eye is the part that explodes if you touch it.
Wait, do these guys get smaller when you do more damage to them?
Actually, they start out small most of the time, then they put on a mask and get big.
Oh, and then they get smaller again, okay.
Yeah. That was an odd camera shift.
Yeah, that really was.
But anyway, to get through this area, what we're looking for is... Come on, where's the exit? I don't even know, and I practice ran this before I recorded it.
Just make a right turn at every junction, you'll get out eventually.
Well, what if there are 4 hallways arranged in a square?
That door looks like it's head bobbing to some sort of techno beat. It's like.
Huh. You're right, it does.
We're gonna rave to the grave.
Whoa, slow down, Maurice.
Okay. Done and done. Anyway, the white skin door thing is what you're looking for to get to the end of this. And I'm not sure why it just cut itself open there, but there we are.
Oh, so here's our fire and brimstone hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they even tried to do the sort of like air thing, like when the air's over something really hot effect.
Yeah.
Huh.
By PS1.
Those roars sound awfully familiar.
Bowser.
Yeah, sounds exactly like Bowser.
Mario Kart 64 Bowser, in particular. Oh,
anyway,
the dinosaur thing.
What we need to do is, you know, beat this thing up so that they can put it back together in Jurassic Park, and yeah. This is a really random secret mission.
That 4th movie's gonna suck.
They're making a 4th movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why? What?
There hasn't been a good one since the first one, so I don't see why that's going to be a surprise.
Well, 2 you can get some enjoyment out of just because of Jeff Goldblum.
Oh wait, they're bringing Malcolm back.
Yeah, I think.
Malcolm, the guy from the first movie?
First and second.
Well, Grant and Malcolm were both in the first movie. Malcolm was in the second. Grant was in the third.
Malcolm is Jeff Goldblum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Malcolm is Jeff Goldblum, and Grant is, damn it, I forget that actor's name. Fuck. And you know what? I would know his face and voice anywhere too.
I don't know what else he's done other than Jurassic Park, honestly.
I saw him in a submarine movie once. Red October.
Hunt for
maybe?
Red October.
Hunt for the Red October.
Well,
Yeah. I
what
think he
was
in that.
what was Sean Connery in it?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the whole thing. I just remember seeing him in it.
Grant is Sam Neill.
Sam Neill, okay. Has he been in anything else interesting?
Let me see. Post Jurassic Park?
Just whatever.
Let me see. Anything?
Well, here it is. The Bangle of Time, the mysterious time-freezing relic thing that we'll never actually see used for anything, because I don't care.
So that just
Nothing
stops
I've
time.
seen. No.
Stops time
It-
on all the enemies.
Stops time on all the enemies, eats up your magic energy like a motherfucker. Yeah. If I want to play a game where I freeze time on the enemies, I'll play Bayonetta.
Or Prince of Persia.
Well, Prince of Persia, yeah, but who plays Prince of Persia for the fighting?
Depends on which game.
The most satisfying fights are in Forgotten Sands, and Forgotten Sands has horrible enemies. In any event, we need to get this heart pumping, and to get this heart pumping, we need to go up to a platform that's at the top of this room. To get to that platform, we need to go through the entire fucking cave system and basically run around in a big old circle.
Oh, I was just going to suggest get a defibrillator.
We have a sword made of
Wait.
electricity. Why would we ever need a defibrillator?
Clear! Yeah, he just takes a sword, stabs in. Clear!
Hold on, stopping time, restarting hearts. Is this a Trauma Center spinoff?
It might just be.
Huh.
Wasn't aware
In
all
fact-
certain to stop time.
In
Well,
fact,
no,
Dante
no, in,
only...
in Trauma Center you can. That's your special ability.
Dante... Oh, no, here's the thing. Dante only thinks he's a devil hunter fighting the devil. But in fact, what he is a super experimental AI medical probe that they're using in the new Trauma Center game.
Wasn't
You know,
that
that
the plot of
actually
Osmosis
became-
Jones?
Yeah, I was about to say, he's in that direction with Osmosis Jones.
I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years. Man.
I remember that movie. It was so good and yet so bad at the same time.
I don't remember it being good. I remember it being awful.
That's
didn't
what
like
I
it.
said. It's just one of those guilty pleasure movies that you watch because it's bad.
Because
No,
Bill
you watch it
Murray's
because
in
Bill Murray's in it.
That
Bill
too,
Murray
yeah.
was Bill Murray the guy who they were inside? Or?
Yeah.
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 Okay. I thought so.
Who eats raw clams out of a chemistry test? For God's sake.
Bill
Better,
Murray.
better yet, how the hell did he get anthrax from that?
I think
Okay.
I actually watched that in a health class in middle school because the teacher didn't want to do any actual teaching that day.
What do you think, Professor Chris Rock?
White blood cells are little humanoid badasses with smart mouths, and they run around your bloodstream fighting evil bacteria
Well,
monsters.
It is one of those movies where if you pay attention to background stuff, it can be funny.
Like what?
It's because of all the physiology jokes and stuff.
Oh.
Like a statue of the founder is just a sperm.
Oh, if you stand around too much in these living caves, the floor will try to eat you.
Are those the wall masters? Oh no, those are the dangly tentacles. Okay.
The dangly tentacles, no, those are just things that happen in certain places. Ow. But, if you stand around in one place for too long, something will actually come out of the floor beneath your feet and try to bite you.
So are these like the only enemies in here?
Yeah. Well, there were a few frosts, but it's mostly nobodies, yeah. And these things take forever to kill. Unless you spam Inferno at them.
Wait, what are their names?
Nobodies.
Insert the Kingdom Hearts reference.
Yeah, well,
well,
they're
hold
made
on,
of...
it makes sense since this place doesn't have a working heart, so it would be heartless.
God damn it, he's right.
That's horrible. Oh wait, there are these things too.
Electrobats. Well, I'm sure they have a real name, but I'm gonna call them Electrobats.
Keys.
I know that they have fire keys, but are there any electric keys in the Zelda games?
I think in Skyward Sword.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, they had to break away from the usual handful of elements at some point.
Well, no, there's still fire and ice ones in that game, I think.
Oh. Well then, they aren't improving at all.
Welcome to Nintendo. Here, have a whole bunch of free orbs that you don't need.
Well, it actually does boost your rankings, so yeah.
But the only thing you get for higher rankings is more orbs.
And some extra satisfaction during the
a
results
complimentary
screen.
breakfast meal.
Yo, dog. I heard you like collecting orbs, so we gave you orbs to collect so you can collect orbs while collecting orbs.
That
Funny.
sounds, yeah.
Don't fall off that platform, because then you'll have to go through the whole cave system again.
Ugh.
On the other hand, once you've got
I
the heart
very
beating,
clearly two models pasted over each other.
Yeah. Once you've got the heart beating, you're literally right next to the door, and it's unlocked, so you don't actually have to backtrack. Just one stinger jump takes you to the door.
Is
Mission
there falling
complete.
damage in this?
No.
No? Okay, good.
Dante can be impaled on a sword and just, pull himself off the back end of the sword and be totally okay. In fact, his coat survives with no damage. So, what do you think falling damage is going to do to him?
I don't know. His coat might be impervious to damage, but his shoes might not be.
So land on your face.
Let me put it this way. The first thing Dante does in Devil May Cry 2 is jump off the top of a clock tower and land on the ground, and that's his entry cutscene.
Legendary battle. Who are going to be trying to catch? Yeah, that's who we're going to try and catch.
The elusive Mundus.
Oh,
What
it's
typing is that?
roaming. Damn it.
Oh, we're actually going to use Sparta?
Yep. Well, I didn't
Insert
have to.
300 joke here.
I didn't actually have to equip Sparta just then. I just did it for the fuck of it. Because it'll automatically switch you to Sparta for this fight. It's like the 3 sacred treasures. You have to use it, otherwise, there's no game.
Strange and ironic that it will end the same
So is Mundus just a statue?
Yeah, he's a statue. He's just a statue. He's nothing but a statue. There's nothing at all unusual about this statue besides the fact that it can talk and it has a spotlight in its forehead.
It's symbolic.
Now, the entire plot of this series hinges on one thing and one thing only. The fact that Mundus was stupid enough to leave Trish's shackles unshackled.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that intentional or is that just a fuck up on the developer's end?
No, it's intentional. It's like the camera even zooms in on one at this. Yeah, you see? It's like she's not actually imprisoned. She's there. She's unshackled.
So Trish can just jump off anytime as she wants.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what she does right now.
And,
Love you. Oh wait, hold on. We can get a different power ballad at this point if he does what I think he's going to do. Come on. Come on, Dante, cradle her in your arms so I can go into 80s pop cheese mode.
No, that doesn't happen until after the boss fight.
Mundus hates 80s pop.
But suddenly he's
Mundus.
invincible.
Oh, we're glowing red. That means epic stuff's about to happen.
We're about to transform to Super Saiyan God. Let's go.
It's only red, so it's Kaioken.
Oh.
If he was going to Super Saiyan God mode, it'd be all sparkly too.
Oh. Okay.
So is this the final boss, or is there another final boss after this final boss?
Yes.
What do you think?
I don't know. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Come on, I'm pretty sure you played enough video games that have done something like that.
Yeah, but I know that, you know, having another part after this leads me to think that there's more gameplay,
Yep.
but it just could be an incredibly long credit sequence.
No, there's a boss after this, but it's just, you know, there's a self-destruct sequence, and it's basically one big Resident Evil holdover. As far as I'm concerned, this is where the game ends. With a Space Harrier clone. So now we're standing in space, staring up at God. Technically the devil, but, you know, same thing.
So why is Trish Dante's mom?
No, Mundus killed Dante's mom.
Okay, so why did he make Trish look like Dante's mom?
To fuck
Because
with him.
he to fuck with him. He enslaved Dante's brother as Nilo Angelo. He made a demon that looked exactly like his mother. It was all just to screw with him. This entire game is his revenge plot against Dante because his father screwed up his world domination plan. And now that we have Sparta, we can transform into a giant demon bug.
All right.
This is the form of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta when he's in full demon mode. It's actually also his Devil Trigger transformation when you're playing as Sparta.
Oh, when you said Space Harry clone, you weren't kidding.
No, I'm not. And in fact, Bayonetta is very shameless about this. There's an entire mission that's a Space Harrier clone, and she actually says, "Welcome to my fantasy zone" at the beginning of it.
This is a Kirby. You know, you gave Kirby shit about this, but Devil May Cry did the same exact thing.
I think I actually mentioned it during that commentary.
Which shamelessly ripped this off in 2006.
I think I actually mentioned this boss when we were doing the Kirby commentary, but
this looks particularly similar to 0-2, even with the whole angelic motif.
Yeah,
stuff.
this is actually just the first part of the boss, though. Your real goal during this boss, if you want to beat it with any kind of speed, is to build up your Devil Trigger gauge as high as you can, and then hit the Devil Trigger button, because then you'll do something awesome.
Is it like the Team Supersonic and Sonic Heroes thing?
Exactly.
And you, so can you do other things than just sort of shooting these little pansy shots? Like, can you charge and stuff?
Oh, once you can whenever you have 3 or more charges in your Devil Trigger slot, you can use a super attack. But it does more damage if you have more charges.
So might as well just fill it up.
Yeah, so fill it up, especially if you've got all the purple orbs and have a maxed out meter, because then you'll see how much damage it does in a few seconds. I only have two orbs to fill up. The fastest way to build up your Devil Trigger gauge in both rounds of this fight is to blow up the big round orb things. Not the little ones, the big ones. Those 4 ones he has right now, because each of them fills almost an entire slot of your gauge with every hit. And in the second round, they fill up even more than that. Super attack, go!
Looks like it's all over for you.
Look at how much health he lost, though. It's still going down. It's still going down.
Oh,
it's
wait,
still
so you
going
could do
down.
that damage. You could do that attack, and then it'll kill him, but it'll kill him like 20 seconds later. So his bone just like, ow! Wait a minute.
No, actually,
I'm dying.
No,
I'm dying.
I'm bleeding.
What it did like more than half a health bar's worth of damage in one shot. It just took a while for that to go down, and you couldn't see it very clearly because once you're down that low in the health bar, the entire thing turns red.
So the actual meter has to completely deplete before the boss is registered as dead.
No, actually, the super attack left like about an inch of health left.
So you had to do it manually.
Yeah, I had to destroy the rest of the health bar.
Oh, so now we actually fight him using, the mechanics we've been playing the entire game.
Yeah, except we have Sparta's Devil Trigger this time. And Sparta's Devil Trigger is awesome.
Oh, you don't get a health refill though, so you gotta.
No.
You gotta be both halves.
When you're in Sparta Devil Trigger, you can Hadouken endlessly, and whenever you swing your sword, it extends to, like, super length. In fact, it's... Bayonetta's serious mode during her regular boss fights is very much like this.
Yeah.
It's like they were made by the same guy.
Yeah, it's the similarities are uncanny. Only with Bayonetta, it's giant feet and
There was a text from last night thing that showed up on my Tumblr a while back. I'm just gonna quote it right now. It was just a picture of Dante and Bayonetta, and the text was, "We're basically the same person, except I have glorious breasts and he has a glorious penis."
That is the difference between a female and a male, yes.
What? The fact that they're glorious breasts and a glorious penis, or?
I am still disappointed that in that Project Cross Zone, Dante didn't get to meet Bayonetta at all.
Well, yeah, because it was Sega and Capcom both were in that game, so.
Yeah.
What? Bayonetta wasn't in it?
Sega published Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sega doesn't.
Platinum Studios, right?
Yeah, Platinum Studios owns the
Yeah.
rights to the character, so.
Yeah, it does.
I think
Well-
that's probably why Bayonetta isn't in All Stars Racing.
Oh, actually, she was originally going to be in there, but they decided not to put her in there because it was difficult to make her act in character while keeping the rating up.
Why? Because she'd swear or be inappropriate?
Because she plays up her own sexuality a lot.
Ow.
But Rouge the Bat is perfectly fine.
Well, when
Rouge
does
the Bat
Rouge
is made
the
of
Bat
cartoon
really
character.
act sexual. She just sort of talks in an odd voice. That's really
She's
the
a
most.
bat with breasts.
Yeah, so that doesn't make her act sexual. That just makes her a bat with breasts.
Well, let me put it this way. One of Bayonetta's torture attacks is a wooden horse, so yeah. She's a bit much for, kids' games.
Will she need the wooden horse attack from Sega All Stars Racing?
Well, who knows? It might have been her car. In any event,
And
boss
so we
fight
just
over.
magically teleport back.
Yeah, exactly. We just magically teleport back. I don't get the transition either. This game's story.
Whoa,
This game.
I just died in your arms tonight.
Oh, well.
Must have been something you said.
Wait, no, don't talk over this. This is the line. He's about to say the line. We have to give this scene utter and complete silence out of respect. Okay? The line is coming.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Grade A acting.
That needs to be more famous. Like, I know it's...
It is famous!
Yeah, but it doesn't... That's not the line that most people, associate with awful video game voice acting. It's either, Resident Evil or the CDI games.
Or what am I fighting for?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too, yes.
I want that line spliced in somewhere in Kingdom Hearts.
I wanna put this scene in context with Devil May Cry 3. That amulet is the key to the underworld, and this sword is the embodiment of Sparta's power, and we're leaving it in the Devil's throne room. Dante, what are you doing?
We're not going to be needing this Holy Grail anymore. I wonder if Lucifer would want it.
It's like if after Pit beat Medusa, he just left the 3 sacred treasures on her bed. And then walked away. But yeah, legendary battle's over. One more mission to go. Just an escape sequence and then ending cutscenes.
Woo woo.
I only rank Seed the final boss. I feel like I should have done better at that.
Feels like your entire playthrough was a rank C.
Do it over again, but better.